Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I created this makeup look. I started off with not knowing what exactly I wanted to do for this makeup tutorial, but I am obsessed with the outcome. If you want to see all the makeup products that I use to create this look, just keep on watching. Today we are getting ready with no lights because I am very hot. It's very hot, and with my hair and like the light, it's just not gonna work out. But get ready with me. I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna do an eyeshadow look with, I bought this palette on Amazon and I filled it up with like a bunch of random eyeshadows. So we're gonna be using this palette. All of these shadows are from ColourPop, Morphe. I have a bunch of highlighters over here, Anastasia. These are a bunch of just random. I have a blush right here. I have no idea what I'm gonna do, but I have a couple makeup products set out in front of me, and we're just gonna go ahead and get glammed. I'm gonna start off with my eyebrows. These are my favorite. They have been my favorite for a couple years now, NYX and e.l.f. for the eyebrows. We're just gonna go ahead and coat them, brush them upwards. Let me actually open up my curtain from this side. That looks a little better. We're gonna let the eyebrow gel dry a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and prime my lid and line the eyebrows as well. Please excuse my crusty mirror. If you follow me on my main YouTube channel, you know that I have a lash business. It's kind of abandoned, not 100% abandoned, but a little abandoned. I still do sell some lashes, but I'm not as active as I used to and would like to be. So I'm grabbing a big fluffy brush to blend, and so it can also pick up all of like the excess concealer. I'm next going in with a pinky color and a Makeup Shack brush. I'm gonna apply this pink color on my outer, but I'm gonna focus it more on the crease, or in the crease. And we're just gonna blend this. Now I'm gonna take this brown mauve color on the same brush, and I'm gonna focus this one just on the outer edges of my eye. If you want to get a cleaner outcome with the eyes, this is where I recommend you cut your crease so you can add like a shimmer right there. But I don't have time for a cut crease, so I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it with my finger. I'm gonna grab like a champagne color. So I'm grabbing this like nude shimmery shade with my finger. It has like very light shimmer, but this is what I want to go in with. Ooh, how do we like this? It looks more orange than on the little pan, but we can make it work. I like how it has very light like little shimmers. I feel like it looks really pretty. It's giving bronzy summer vibes. And we're just gonna clean up any fallout from under the eyes. I'm gonna add some of my favorite mascara. You guys, I'm so happy. My lash lip finally kind of already like disappeared, so I can finally add some falsies. Now meanwhile those lashes dry, we're gonna go ahead and fill in the eyebrows. Here's a little hack for the girlies that struggle to keep the inner corners down. I like to go in with eyeliner, liquid eyeliner, and just do like a tiny line for when the eyelash sticks up, like you can't really tell from like far away. Moving on to the face, I'm going to add some serum drops to my skin. These are from Glow Recipe. I'm gonna add these because I'm a little bit dry, so I need a little bit of hydration. Always remember, let each layer of your skin prep dry and soak into the skin before you add any makeup. Okay, I'm going to be priming with Maybelline. This one is to blur out the pores and to smooth out the skin as well. Okay, for foundation, I'm going in with Beauty Creations. I'm using the color 3.0. I think this is a little bit too white for me, but I'm going to also be cream contouring, so we'll just make everything work. This is a super thick full coverage foundation. I'm blending with an e.l.f. brush. I'm honestly a bit patchy, but that's my fault. It's my fault because I'm using a dirty foundation brush. I'm being cochina, I know. I'm using LA Girl concealer in the color Espresso. Wait, this one is a little bit too dark for me. This one is not the one I usually use, but I'll just add one dot. I hope I don't mess up my makeup. Okay, that's enough. That is enough, girl. Wait, see, that is way too dark, girl. But there's no going back. We have to trust the process. Okay, once you feel it's all blended, we're gonna grab our foundation brush again just so we can blend the edges of that contour. Blend the edges and we're gonna be fine, girls. No se me asusten. No se me asusten. We can make this work. I feel like that looks a lot better already. I'm actually going to skip cream blush. I normally wouldn't do this, but I don't want to overdo my face. I don't want to overdo it. I'm going to conceal with the Tarte concealer. This is in the color Fair Neutral. It's a little white, but I'm only going to add it on my under eyes. To set the face, I'm using the One Size Beauty powder. I honestly hate the packaging. I hate how it has like this cover and like it barely has any holes for powder to come out. Like, no sale nada. Okay, there you go. There you go. I am loving my base. It looks really good. I haven't used that foundation in a very long time, and I sometimes forget how products work. Contour actually turns out really good. I'm also gonna go over the contour since I did apply a darker color. I don't want it to move around, so I'm just gonna set a little bit. And as you can tell, I don't really bake as much. I like to press in the powder to the skin. the YSL bronzer in the color, what color is this? I struggled to find the shade last time. I'm going to be dabbing this bronzer because I don't want to move the cream. This look ended up being an actual like bronzy summer look. So I need some pink on my face, so I'm going to use the Juvia's blush palette in volume 4. I'm going to go in with this shade right here, or I might just mix both of them because sometimes this super light color doesn't really appear on my skin tone. So I'm going in just with that first light pink color I showed you guys. And as you can see, you can hardly like tell. So I end up mixing them both to get a little bit more of pigmentation on my skin tone. I'm gonna do my bottom lash line with that same pinky color that I started off with. Then I'm gonna grab the darker little mauve color and just add it to the corners. So I normally don't do blush, but I mean not blush, highlight. I normally don't do highlight, but I'm gonna do a little bit. This one is in the color Pretty Effect by Beauty Creations. I'm taking a little fan brush and just adding some, very minimum, because I am not that much of a fan. I feel like highlight brings out like my imperfections, like my scars and acne and stuff. Moving on to lips, I honestly don't know what to do. I'm so used to doing my brown, mauve, nude colors. I'm gonna go in with this dark brown color. This one is from MAC in the color Cork. For the lip, I'm going in with the Anastasia Peachy Nude Lip Velvet. So pretty. I love this color. I feel like it ended up matching perfectly. I'm gonna spray some setting spray. This one is the All Nighter Urban Decay spray. This is the finished look, you guys. Let me know what you think about this look. I honestly ended up loving like the whole color combination. It's like pink, bronzy, summer vibes. I am obsessed. This is pretty much it for this makeup tutorial. Let me know if there's a specific color you would want me to do on the eyes, or a specific makeup trend. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.